Good day everyone, I am Catherine Nakatanelan Manggubat from Bachelor of Physical Education 2. And today, I will be presenting to you our lecture topic entitled UTOK, Master of All Movements, a Contemporary Dance Taxonomy. Contemporary dance is a type of artistic expression and communication that entails moving the body through time and space. It is mentally and physically demanding art form that requires the dancers to adopt rhythmical and aesthetical pleasing movements. That is according to Kaufman and Baer of 2005. Contemporary dance itself is all about flexibility and connection, both body and mind through fluid movements. On the practical level, studies of dancers' mental rehearsal techniques have revealed fascinating details about cognitive processes called motor imagery, or mentally simulating the intended action without actually performing it. Factual concepts and scientific knowledge. Contemporary dance is a modern type of dance that expresses emotion, variety of movements, and combined features of these different genres. Modern, hip-hop, jazz, lyrical, and classic ballet. The following are the factual concepts and scientific knowledge about the brain and connection of performance and in performing contemporary dance to be specific. The first one is the motor imagery. Smith and Cousin of 2007 defined motor imagery as mentally simulating intended action without actually performing it. Dancers reportedly using imagery in practice as a creative tool as well as to help them to learn and remember the steps according to one of their findings. The second one is the nervous system. Balderas and Rojas of 2016 stated that the human body is a complex machine with many subsystems that interact with one another and a central control system to ensure that this interaction is efficient, and that is the nervous system. The nervous systems receive input from the body sensors in order to maintain effective control. The third one is the neuromusculoskeletal system. The skeletal and muscular system of a human generated forces that allows them to perform a variety of tasks. In general, this system is the one that allows us to interact directly. The fourth one is the human perception. Our natural sensory system is linked to our human perception. A sensor is a device that receives and responds to stimuli in general. The sensory system converts those environmental signals into neutral impulses for the brain. Skill acquisition or classification. Skill acquisition is the science that underpins movement, learning, and execution, and it is more commonly termed as motor learning and control. That is according to Williams and Ford of 2009. In acquiring the skills, our group has decided to perform a contemporary dance considering the stages of skill acquisition. The first one is the cognitive development of Jean Piaget. The first stage is the sensory motor, the pre-operational, the concrete operational, and the formal operational. Also, the second one is the stages of learning. Under that is the cognitive or understanding stage, the associative or practice stage, and the autonomous or automatic skill. Methodology, rehearsal techniques, and program training schemes. As conservatoire-style dance instruction has traditionally employed a hierarchical approach in which the student is expected to conform to the ideal requirements of the unconventional technique, the current debate is beginning to ask how dance training can develop technical acuity without suffocating students' ability to engage creatively. The following are the different methods and techniques and training schemes that improves one's skill acquisition and development to attain skillfulness in performing, specifically in contemporary dances. The first one is the Feldenkrais principle or method in contemporary dance. Under that is the somatic dance training, the private studio training, a shift in teaching and learning culture, and the fourth one is the building of teaching culture. In the very general term, these contemporary dance techniques care about enhancing the self-awareness from which movement is executed. Rather than just following the physical exercise, they propose a continuous re-education of the mind and body. This should allow the dancers to accomplish a healthy practice and promotes general well-being. Generalizations and conclusion. The data presented brought the presenters and students to come up and derive with these generalizations and conclusion. First is support is essential. Every child and human being have talents and abilities. Yet, that is not enough. Nurture and development is needed for growth to be done and attained. With this, abilities will become their strength and primarily tool to boost their confidence. All of it if supportive environment is being practiced and shown. The second is becoming an expert means openness to education and failures. Everything is a process. Excellence is embodied with learning and a lot of trial and error. Some things might not work on you, yet the need for you to know is that expertise develops through deliberate practice and rehearsal. The third one is being healthy includes the wellness of your brain. Fitness do not talk about physical appearance, but the holistically well-being of a person. The brain is responsible for many aspects of our daily lives. Our thoughts, memory, perceptions, emotion, movements, and many more. The fourth one is brain training enhances your life. Cognitive skills are the core skills of our brain and uses to think, read, learn, remember, reason, and pay attention. Working together, they becoming information and move you into the bank of knowledge which you use every day at school, work, and in life. Brain training trains the cognitive skills of the brain, uses to think and learn. Each of your cognitive skills plays an important role in processing new information. That means even one of these skills is weak, no matter what kind of information coming way, grasping, retaining, or using information is impacted. Of course, contemporary dancing is one of the most effective way of brain training. At this point, we can see the relationship of our movement and our mind or in our brain. You can see that we cannot move without our brain. However, in movement also, or in dancing, we can improve and maintain the well-being and the state of our brain in a good condition. What we really want to highlight and to impart to all of you, our dear audiences, is that our brain is very much important in our body, especially in our movements. Not in the context only in the contemporary dancing, but also in the small movements. Even a simple clap, snap, blink, wink, and even the grinding of our teeth, it involves and it is a responsibility somehow of our brain. And it is very much important for us to take good care and control of our brain and have our healthy lifestyle in retaining the wellness of our brain. Furthermore, UTOK, Master of All Movements, a contemporary dance taxonomy is a lecture presentation topic that depicts a role and the importance of the human brain in the human physical movements, specifically in the context of contemporary dance. This highlights the processes of the past different studies of researchers. With all presented data, future studies are highly needed. That only means that the human brain is a very wide topic that needs to be further explored and studied. That, everybody, completes and concludes our lecture report. I am Catherine Nakatanalan Manggubat, and stay tuned and relax as Kendrick, Ian, and Megalito gives you our group performance.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me
A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
for the world we're gonna make.